Hey guys, it's your girl Ayesha Shasha, and today I'm going to be showing you how I made this Winnie the Pooh honeycomb necklace. I'm going to be using this mould from the March Sophie and Toffee Elves box, and I'm also going to be using this mould from the Disney Tsum Tsum box last year. So the first thing I'm doing is taking some UV resin along with this orange colour changing pigment and the magic yellow pigment that we got inside of the box, and I'm mixing them together to create a sort of Winnie the Pooh sort of yellowish orangish shade. Now I wanted to be really careful with this because, you know, too much yellow and it can completely change it, and I wanted it to be exactly like Winnie the Pooh. So I started off with just using just a little bit, and then I added in more accordingly. Once I was satisfied with my colour, then I poured it into the mould and left it to cure. Also, do make sure that you're curing your pieces both sides, especially when you're using opaque pigment. Whilst that was curing, it was time for me to work on the second mould. So here I am just using some white resin to fill in the wings and also the tiny little twinkle stars. By the way, I am only flash curing at this point because I didn't want the little pieces to start to peel away from the mould just yet. I'm now using some of the gold resin that we got to fill in the rest of the bee, and I used a little bit of black resin to do the legs. I'm actually using an eye pin to drop the resin bit by bit into the leg cavities. Now, I didn't decide to do the stripes just yet because it would have been way too much hassle, so I decided to sort that out once I'd popped the whole thing out of the mould. Next, I'm using some transparent brown pigment dye, and I'm using this gorgeous Arteza holographic orange glitter. Not too much now, we don't want to go too crazy, but I wanted the honey to have a little bit more sparkle. So I just put a little bit of it in there, and I flash cured along the way. Once I'd done each hexagon, I flash cured it for about 10 to 15 seconds. Once that was done, it was time to add in some gold leaf. So I took one of the pieces and I broke it up in some resin, and this was going to be my honeycomb bits. Now, I absolutely love the effect that this gives, especially with the little addition of holographic gold glitter. Again, not too much. We're actually going for slightly subtle here. And I know that's not usually me, but I'm trying to stay true to how these things actually look. But I really do love the addition of the gold leaf in there. I think that it gives it a nice sort of texture, and that literally does look like honey, doesn't it? I'm just using a heat gun here to get rid of most of the bubbles, and then I cured it for about 5 minutes. Now you'll notice that this mould is actually matte, so if you want it to have a nice glossy finish, you are going to need to go over the top of it with some clear UV resin. But look at this! I'm so happy with how this turned out. And look at my little Pooh Bear! Isn't he so cute? Of course, I now need to fill in the details using my Arteza acrylic marker, and I'm just going over the stripes of the bee, the tiny little antennae, and also doing the eyes and the eyebrows and the nose for Winnie the Pooh. Isn't it funny though how just the simplest of details can really make such a big difference? Next, what I'm doing is I'm just adding in a few drops more of the brown resin because I wanted the honey to look really super duper glossy, and I did add in a little bit of extra glitter as well. Not too much, just a little bit. There we go. Look at how gorgeous and glistening that honey is now. Oh! Now I also added on some clear bales to the back of this piece so that I could thread my jump rings through later. And now here's everyone's favorite part, the doming. We love to see it get nice and glistening. And here we have it. It's all done. We've just made our Winnie the Pooh honeycomb necklace. It is so cute. Such a gorgeous statement piece. And I wasn't sure what I was going to make when I first received this box, but then it suddenly came to me, Winnie the Pooh, honey, the two of them go hand in hand. We need to make this happen. And I'm so glad that we have done it. Now, I also had to put together a cute little springtime outfit because, you know, this was giving me maximum picnic vibes. What do you guys think? I wasn't even going anywhere. I was just being extra for the sake of being extra. What else is new, right? Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, then please do share it out with a friend. Hopefully you guys learned something as well. If you liked the vibe, then don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss the next one. Take care, my darlings, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.